Hello. Okay, I'm making this little bit of a video prior to the main video because this is a little bit of a warning, I suppose. And the warning is, if you're feeling a little bit raw, a little bit sensitive, a little bit out of sorts, or you're not interested in mental health, or you don't want to see me go through hell, partly. Hello, bird. You always come to me. Then don't watch. Come back and see a happier video, another day. It's not an easy watch. This video that's coming up, it's not an easy watch at all. Just very briefly, you all right? Yeah. Just very briefly, despite the medication that I'm on for my panic disorder with the doctor, despite taking ashwagandha, despite meditation and quiet times, and despite this lovely little dog, sometimes, occasionally, as anybody with mental health issues will tell you, things get the worst of you, things come in. So yesterday I had a panic attack, and it was a bad one, a long one, over an hour, well, about an hour actually, and it was bad, it was difficult, but what I managed to do, and I don't want people saying, oh, you're such a hero for putting this video up, because I'm not. In the morning we went out for a bimble. The day began lovely. We went out for a bimble. I made a video, you'll see that at some stage, and I'd uploaded that. So that meant that the camera was just here on the side. And then what happened was, and I do say this in the video anyway, but just a very, very quick recap. I got a text message from the doctor that kind of upset me, and I had to go up there to pick up a kit, a test kit. When I got there, it wasn't there. Everything spiraled out of control, and I started to panic, and by the time I got back home it turned into a full-blown panic attack. So for about an hour, when I was starting to, I suppose the word is come down, I don't know, but when I started to come to my senses, I thought I could video this, so I videoed it. And again, I don't want a lot of sympathy, a lot of people saying, oh, you're such a hero, how amazing of you, Brian. No, it's not. I just grabbed the camera and turned it on. That's all I did. If my thinking behind it is, if any video, including this one you're about to see, if you want to see it, if it helps one person, then it's great. If this video that's coming up, if it gives somebody else an understanding into mental health conditions, if it gives you an idea of what I go through or what other people go through, then surely that's a good thing. It's got to be a good thing. Now, as I say, it's not an easy watch. It is what it is, and I'll make no I'm not apologising for what the video is. Cheers. So on the back of all this was yesterday. Now I've had a rubbish sleep. Look at the t-shirt. I've had a bit of a rubbish sleep, so I do feel very tired. I've got the remnants of a headache still going on. I've got aches in my shoulder, left shoulder, and I've also got a little bit of a pain in my chest. It's not my heart, it's just, where you hold yourself so tight and stuff like that, So yeah, I've got the remnants really of the panic attack. But please know that now things are much, much better. I'm not hello. So that was that was a different appointment which I've got brought forward, so that's good. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so I'm not sure where I got to. I think I was just saying how I am. I'm fine, really. Yes, I'm washed out. I've got a bit of a headache and a bit tired, and but never mind. It is what it is. But I am fine. And by the time you get this, today is, what's today? Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. So you won't see this until either Monday or Tuesday. So about 4 or 5 days. By then, it'll be history, ancient history, gone and forgotten. So as I say, there's no need to say, oh, you're so brave putting this up. This is wonderful of you. No, it's not. It's to show you what goes on and to possibly help somebody else. I don't know what I'll call it, something about a panic attack, so that when you're searching, like I was a few years ago, searching for panic attacks and hardly any videos came up, at least now this one can come up, and if it helps one person, as I said, that's great. Okay, so if you don't want to watch, I understand, I fully understand, because it's not an easy watch, it's not a very nice watch. You can come back another day, and hopefully there'll be a nicer video. For those of you who are going to remain and watch, then don't be worried, I'm absolutely fine. Okay, take care then, and be well. Ta-la. Oh, okay. Oh. 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 So a panic attack makes you feel like you're gonna die, like you can't breathe. The pain, you got a pain in your chest and in your shoulders, and your head is gonna explode. Oh, fucking hell. I hate it. I absolutely hate being like this. Oh, was it over? Something and nothing, same as normal. So I got a text from my doctors. My panic disorder really is all to do with medical type stuff. I don't like getting letters, phone calls, texts, anything really. And so I got a text message from my doctor to say that my recent lot of blood tests all seem fine. However, they would like to do another test for cancer. And I don't know why, I'm sure they're just ticking off boxes, but that's my worst fear. If the cancer comes back, I don't think, I know that I haven't got the inner strength to deal with it. And if it does come back, I don't think I'll have any treatment this second time, and just let it take me, because I can't go through what I went through last time. It was too much. But this is probably just a test, and the test will come back as negative and it'll come back fine, but it doesn't help with the panic disorder, because my brain tells me the worst, and I'm now believing in my head. I kind of believe that the doctor has told me that I've got cancer in a way. I know that they haven't. I know nobody has. But that's how I feel, and I can't stop feeling like that for now. I'm better than I was half an hour or so ago. This is over an hour actually, this panic attack. Anyway, but I am feeling better. I just thought I would make this video because sometimes when people talk about anxiety, people just think that anxiety is a very perhaps mild fear or worry or concern. Anxiety is a lot more than that. Anxiety affects every part of your body, mostly your head, but every part of your body hurts and aches, and for a number of days now I probably won't be able to sleep very well. I'm certainly not going to eat. You know, and I just feel awful now. I feel really bad. Hello, bird. And this little boy's been looking after me. Hello, my darling. Good boy, thank you. I know. God, yeah, I've got a splitting headache now. Got pains in my chest. And I just feel absolutely awful. Can you imagine being told... This is how I described it to somebody about a year or so ago. You imagine being told the worst possible news that you could ever be told in your life, and then double it and then double it again. And that's how I feel in my head and in my heart and everywhere else. And it's not true. It's just my head being ridiculous. But it's the fear. It is the fear of cancer coming back. It's the dealing with any medical issues and stuff like that. If I get a letter, I have to open it straight away and read it. Otherwise I don't. And then it sits on the side and then I throw it away. So I have to open a medical letter straight away, read it and deal with it. So I got one last month and opened it immediately, and it said I got this appointment for a heart scan in a different hospital, and it's at this time and this date. So I wrote it down on the calendar and that's done. It's done and dusted. It's no problem. But this was a text message out of the blue. So you get the text message and it just said basically, we've got the blood test back, everything appears to be normal, however we would like to do another FIT test to check on the cancer, if there's potential cancer. It didn't say that. This is my head again, you see. It just said we'd like to do another fit test, not even to rule something out or whatever. No, we'd like to repeat the fit test. And straight away I think, why are they repeating that? They're not repeating anything else. They're not doubling up on checking if my kidneys were okay. They're not doubling up checking if my vitamin D was okay. But out of everything, it's you know, it's checking on cancer. It's ridiculous. But the sensible part of me is now kicking in. I had, not long ago, I had a phone call from the hospital, from my cancer oncology or whatever, what they call it, colorectal, that's it, colorectal department. All is good, all is still going well, and my cancer tumour score is 0.7, the same as it always has been. So no change, no worries, no concern. That was just recently. And yeah, I know things can change, not really this rapidly. That's the sensible part of me. So this is just another test. So that's all well and good, and I know that, and I believe that. It's just, I mean, why they're repeating it, I've no idea. Why don't they just leave it be? But anyway, so that I've got to do that tomorrow. Anyway, so basically, yeah, so if you know or you think you don't know what anxiety is, now perhaps you do. This isn't, well, this is anxiety. This is heightened anxiety. I have panic disorder. So panic disorder is, it's anxiety right at the very, very top of anxiety, and then it literally erupts. It's like a volcano. That's how somebody explained it, and I cannot cope with it. It's impossible to cope with for a while, because you feel that you're going to die. Your heart is beating that badly, your chest is hurting, you're in pain, you can't hold a single thought, not really, and you can't breathe, and your headache's incredible, really. I just feel awful right now. I feel, I'll probably go to bed now. It's 4 o'clock or whatever in the afternoon. I'll probably just go to bed and that'll be my day done. It's crap, isn't it? It really is. There are times, being honest, there are times where I think I don't want to live like this. Don't want to live with this condition, with the way I am. Don't want to live with it. And the best thing is for cancer or whatever to take me off. But really, I have a good life, and I've got a lovely dog, the best dog in the world. I love him, and I wouldn't want to leave him. And I love so much about this life. I love being in nature. I love trees. I love rivers and lakes and fresh air, clouds. I love music. I really love my music. I've got new CDs to listen to. I love reading, I love writing, I like poetry, I love my art when I do it. I haven't done it for months, but I love art in general. I like chilling out, I like relaxing, meditation, deep breathing, calming down. I like all of that and more. So much about nature that I love, sunsets and everything else, even the rain. Don't mind the rain. But mostly, why do I want to continue living this life? It's for all of that, as I said, but the fact is I've got a life. Many people don't have, in my own friendship circle, many people don't have a life anymore, sadly. I do, and I don't want to throw it away. I've got good friends, they keep me here, and I love my friends, I really do. More so than I've ever told them, probably. They're like, well, they are family. They really are family. Yeah, I'm not suicidal, and I'm not going to kill myself, and that's, I think that sometimes, but that's not really me. That's just stupid thoughts. So that's not me at all. But I do worry about cancer coming back, and I worry whether I've got the inner strength to deal with it again. I don't think I have, but who knows, whatever. So this test, I've got to go and pick this test up tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow if I can, and get that sent off and deal with whatever comes my way then, so that's all that, that's out of my control, so I can't really worry about whatever is out of my control. What is the point of me worrying? But the panic disorder now, it's left me with a splitting headache. I feel very, very washed out, just useless. I feel useless, worthless probably. But never mind, it is what it is, and I think I'll have a glass of water, I'll go to bed, and that'll be me done. And tomorrow's a different day. couple of lovely sayings really. I knew somebody who had a wonderful tattoo on her back, and it said, it can't rain forever, which is nothing to do with the weather. And obviously my little saying, this too shall pass, and it does. Everything, it can't rain forever, nothing's bad forever, and this too shall pass, and it does. Everything passes if we give it enough time. If we don't act upon however we think we're feeling at any one given time and just ride it out, then this too shall pass, and it passes. And a few more hours and this headache will have left me, and I'll be feeling good about things, and I will know that this test is just a test. It's probably going to come back negative, I would imagine, so no reason why it shouldn't come back as negative. And you know, tomorrow is a different day, and you look back at what will now be yesterday and you think, well, how ridiculous worrying and panicking about all that. And in however many weeks time, when you get the test results back and they're negative, nothing to worry about, you're fine, you know. And you think, my God, all that stuff that I went through, but it's beyond my control. It's beyond, I can only control my head so far, you know. And it is a disorder, it is a medical thing, you know. You can't control that the same as you can't control most other medical type things. But anyway, I'm feeling much better now. I thought I'd make this. If you're unsure what anxiety is, if you're unsure what panic attacks are, if you don't think panic attacks are real, they're very, very real. If you don't think any form of mental health is any concern to you, it's not in a way, but to be aware is a good thing, because it could affect your friend, your family, your child, your neighbour, somebody, you. Eventually, who knows? Anyway, we're all good. Take care then. Thank you for putting up with this. Happier video to come, hopefully. Be well. Ta-ra.